Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got two Peterbilt bought. We're down here in McMinnville, Tennessee. It's about to rain. This might be a video of us just getting wet the whole time, but we've saved both these trucks. Well, I say saved. We're taking them back to the shop and scrapping them out, but we've saved them from sitting in the field, and they're going to get put to use for some good parts. So we got Black Dog tow truck here. Let's get this thing backed up, hooked up. We're going to get wet. Right here, we've got a B model cat that comes with it because the engine that's in the truck has a hole in the block, but it's still a good core. So this one's supposed to be good. Now, you guys know when it comes to buying new stuff, supposed to be usually means maybe, probably not good, but that's okay. We've got a good engine here, B model. I wonder if it has jakes. I guess we can maybe look and see if we've got some wires going in the valve cover. We'll see. It'll probably be on the back side. There's an old 60 series 14. I don't think it has jake. Yes, it does. It's got jake brakes. Everybody's always looking for jake brakes on a cat engine. This one's actually pretty clean. Would have came out of a Peterbilt too. I don't see anything about the horse spurs. Oh, what? Oh, okay, we're gonna get out of here. Dude, someone's getting destroyed. All right, we got to remember when we come back to get this engine in the truck, wasp killer.
30 cans at least.
I told you that was something we were supposed to have in the truck too, with wasp killer, remember? That's one of the things on the list. Let's go make sure this tire ain't blown. Got this thing chained down in here. Oh, that's a good thing. That's why we pull it out and check it. I need to tighten this binder up some. I know people are going to criticize how I got this thing in here, but we've got to get some more special towing chains and stuff like that. We'll get a couple miles down the road and double check everything. But for now, it'll work just fine. Well, guys, we just came around a turn and the truck decided to keep turning. So our strap. Huh? Well, that's odd.
Yeah.
Well, I thought our strap came loose, but it didn't. Well, you know what? Let's double check. Our the steering wheel, it just has that much play in it. Oh my gosh. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, we need to do something about that, right?
Yep.
Randy?
Yep.
Right there is where it should be. Let's try it again. We're only like 10 minutes, well, about 20 minutes from the shop, so.
Luckily it happened now, not when we started.
Luckily it happened while we were in a major intersection. We were in the small town of Grimsley here, making a turn, and it decided to keep turning. We can't have that. All right, guys, so we're fighting an issue now. This is something I'm learning as we're going. The truck is still dog tracking off to the opposing traffic lane. Before it was going opposite way really bad. We turned the steering wheel and retightened the strap, and now it's doing it again. So now I'm riding over the white line to maintain my own lane. I think the steering just has so much slop in it that it's causing this, because whenever we go around a left turn, it'll get back straight behind us. All the steering linkage is fully attached in the truck. There's like a good half a turn of play in the steering wheel before it gets pressure. So I'm assuming that that's what the problem is. You can kind of see it in my mirror once we turn straight here in just a second. How it'll kind of veer out, not a lot, but just a little bit, but just enough that it kind of worries me that if someone was to come into our lane, it wouldn't be very good. So we're about 10 miles from the shop now. We've got plenty of road with the emergency lane here, so we can kind of ride the outside and make sure we're safe. And thankfully, the people that are behind us are keeping a safe distance. Usually people speed up, but that's why I love it here in Tennessee. People are just so nice, and they're very aware of their surroundings 99% of the time. At least the farm trucks and farmers. There's lots of country folk out here. In Florida, there'd be 100 people trying to pass us already and cause an accident. So it's the facts.
Yep. But it's barely hanging on.
Yeah, it does. The radiator's loose, though.
Oh,
The top of
the mounts are gone. I'll see why our steering was them tires a little hot. I don't know why. I mean, it's still nice and tight where it's supposed to be. I don't know why it was dog tracking so bad. Steering's just that worn out. That's why it was going everywhere. Look at it right there, Ryan. Pitman arm's worn slap out. So I wonder where the hole
They
is.
didn't tighten it down as tight as they can get it already.
So I do remember what the guy told us happened with this truck. Is someone was driving it down the road and it ran away, so they cut the charge air boots here to try to shut it off, and it didn't shut off in time. So that's why the boots are all cut. I'm not sure where the supports are at for the radiator and stuff, but also supposedly there's a hole in the block, but I don't see it. Unless it's in the, oh, there it is. It's got a rod hanging out. Let me shine some light on that. Hang on. Now look. Yeah, I'd say it. Oh man, the rod left the chat. So, well, if anyone needs a B model with a rod hanging out the side of it, we've got one for sale. And that air compressor don't look that old though. Lots and lots of good parts on this thing. Lots of good parts. Originally a Texas truck. It's a 93 model tilt steering wheel. This door looks like it's been replaced before too. Look at that. It's got nicer paint than the rest of the truck. Decent breathers on it. They got a little bit of rust in the bottom of them, but pretty standard. Nothing you can't cut out and redo. Good radiator, intercooler, all kinds of hood. I think that's the biggest thing. Finding a 378 hood is like almost impossible. Looks like it has had some patchwork done in here before, but pretty normal stuff whenever you have tires blow out and stuff like that. But pretty solid hood for it being a 30-year-old fiberglass hood. I don't see anything major wrong with it anywhere. No cracks. Do you think this one will start?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know what the hole in the block.
No, it's not gonna start. You silly goose. Look, it's even got some oil on the dipstick.
Barely.
Jeez. So guys, this truck, we just found out some really cool history on it. Apparently, it was built, and obviously it was built down in Denton, Texas. So that's where Peterbilts are made at. But it's lived in Texas its entire life, And this thing was on like an oil rig something originally, and then it was sold to this company doing obviously just trucking, doing regular trucking. But then it was like abandoned down in Texas, and then the guy that we got it from bought it, and it was abandoned on like this drug dealer's farm or something. Like, I don't even know. It was just like this whole crazy backstory. So this truck has some crazy history. Maybe it has something to do with cartel. Who knows? But like I said, guys, everything is for sale on it. A lot of these videos, when we're dragging trucks out of the weeds, are going to be for sale ads. So it's kind of cool content. We're taking something from completely rotting and deteriorating and going to just complete waste and repurposing every part on the truck. So B model cat, intercooler, radiator, dude, this would have been handy to have when we were working on business expense, you know, getting the radiator replaced. Really decent cab. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. It's got a Super 10 transmission in it. Dash is in pretty solid condition. Not gonna argue there. It's got good steps on it. Fuel tank has seen better days, but it does have aluminum straps, which are paintable. Cab, not that great. You know, I mean, the sleeper's not that great. It ain't looking too hot right there. It's got regular old 40K rears, Peterbilt, old school low air leaf, but 24/5 wheels. These are Bud style 24/5 wheels. So, got a sweet ramp back here, dude. This ramp could be unbolted and put on someone else's truck, maybe. Unless they've welded it. Looks like they welded a little bit of it right there, but that can be taken off. I'm not sure. All right, so we've got a predicament, right? At the end of our driveway, there's a old crusty sign. We need a sign out by the road. Let's go check it out, and we need to get a game plan together on putting a really sick sign for FCR Salvage out by the highway. Well, guys, we're right here at the end of our road that goes down to the shop, and you've got Blake's sign here, right, for Fitzgerald Performance. You've got this crusty old Jamestown Business Park that just looks terrible. So I'm gonna work with Blake on moving this sign maybe forward or backwards or something like that. And we've got the old, what brand was that truck again? The white Superpower. That we're gonna take that truck, get the emblems off of it and do some things to it. But I'm gonna put it right here, and we're gonna make some really cool signs to go on the back of it so that we can keep this mode, keep it looking nice, and be able to represent the salvage business. I think it'll be really cool to have an old truck sitting out there. This is the truck. I know a lot of you are gonna be getting all mad and pissy and blah, 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 but the engine in here is, we did some messing with it. It's locked up, like locked up tight. We know for a fact the injection pump is messed up. Basically, this truck, it really and truly is just too far gone to do anything with it other than make a really cool yard ornament out of it. So that's what we're gonna do. But before we put it out by the highway for people to find us, we're taking these emblems off, because you know this is the first thing that's gonna get stolen off of it. There's gonna be some crackhead driving through town like, oh dang, that looks nice. And then as far as other parts and pieces on it, we're gonna probably weld the doors shut and do different things so that there's no chance of anyone vandalizing the truck. Now let me tell you, if I catch or find someone vandalizing this thing, it's gonna be bad news, because we're gonna put a camera out there by the road.
Tree cam?
Trail cam.
Trail cam.
So that we will catch someone doing it.
Dude, that's good.
So
Hopefully they don't break.
oh, that's what happens when you have the right screwdriver, Ryan.
It's literally the one I gave you.
No, it's not. Get the heck out of here. Dude, the screws are ridiculously long. It is kind of sad though, like taking some stuff off of this. You know someone's gonna steal this grill.
Grill's got to come off too, because you can put that on the wall in the shop in your garage.
I don't know. I mean, then we're gonna start taking away from the looks of the truck. Like, we don't want to take away everything, right? I almost wonder if this is like the original emblem. Someone changed it out before.
It's awful shiny.
It is awfully shiny. We should put a sign on this that says something mean. Like something, if you damage this, we will find you.
Oh.
So, emblem's got to come off this thing. Someone's going to try to buy these in the comments. I already know it, but we're not selling them. This, on the other hand, I think probably unbolts from the back. And remember how much of a biscuit it was to put this hood on here? I can't even get it open.
I wonder if it's just stuck on there with glue.
Easy. Yeah, they got some bolts on there. All right. Ooh, easy, easy. You're gonna break her. I don't know. I'm like starting to second guess putting this thing by the road.
Do the Mac.
No, the Mac's even nicer. All right, we're putting it by the road. Maybe we'll get something to take that off.
Is it just one bolt?
Now there's two. One's broken off though. Boom. Dude, look at this thing. It's like nice. It's just layered. It's not what I was thinking. It's got like a metal background. So this is like stamped aluminum, maybe? Or stainless? I don't know. Chrome plated. It's got to be what it is. Some kind of chrome plated metal. Those are really cool. Dude, all that cleaning, all that effort we put in here, for you to have this idea that we should just throw this thing out by the road.
Why not?
Dude, I swear. There's got to be something else good in here. Maybe a spider.
All right.
So we do have to keep everything like we're gonna find a way to make these doors completely shut. Probably roll the windows down because you know someone's gonna bust the glass. It's crazy that we're sitting here thinking of like, what can we do to keep this thing from getting destroyed by just terrible, trashy people? Because that's the reality. I mean, you can put something really cool by the road and someone's gonna try to destroy it. But we need to get all the fuel drained out of the fuel tanks because there's some old fuel in there still. Button up, make sure that fuel tank strap's gonna hold, and do a few more things. But that'll probably be in another video. We've got our logo, what are we gonna call these, emblems off of here. Dude, these are just, that is super cool. Imagine someone at the factory 70 years ago is putting these on just like another day.
Literally.
Just another day at work, and here we are thinking this is the coolest thing since sliced bread. Literally. Well, if most of you guys are probably hopefully hanging around by the end of the video right here, I wanted to thank everyone that has been a viewer since day one and all the new viewers and subscribers we've had come along the way. We're this close to cresting 1 million subscribers. Do I wish that we were still getting the views we used to get, 5-6 years ago? Yes, but things changed. I was away from YouTube for a while, and I'm very thankful for everything that YouTube has brought, and to get to where we've at. We've had 1 million total people hit that subscribe button very, very soon, and that just means, I think that's a huge accomplishment. Whether we're getting 1 million views every video or even 500,000 views every video, that just means that I've made an impact on someone's life in some way, that they wanted to keep watching the content I've made. And the guys around me, Ryan, Lake, and all the past people that have been involved with my YouTube channel, and my friends and family, and all the support to get us to where we are. I really appreciate everyone from the bottom of my heart, because having trucks like this truck right here, Black Dog, being able to go out and buy and start salvage businesses, I wouldn't have been able to create the relationships with the people like Fitzgerald, Robert, Tommy, and all of them, and have the opportunities to be up here in this huge shop like this if it hadn't have been for social media and YouTube. And even having a really cool truck like Brutus, I mean, this is all just a really, really big deal, and none of this would have been possible without the power of YouTube. I mean, everything in my daily life, my wife being able to be a stay-at-home mom, my kids, all these different things. So I know I'm rambling on, but I really do appreciate each and every one of you and my crew, Ryan, Lake, my mother, everyone working here at the shop, and everyone that's been involved in us moving to Tennessee. Gosh, we're all over the place. So at some point in the next few days or week, we'll be making another video with crossing 1 million subscribers, and that's a really huge accomplishment. And I appreciate each and every one of you that watch the videos. And guys, if I get a video that only does like 40 or 50,000 views, it's not the end of the world for me. I just appreciate everyone that tuned in and watched what we've done on that day, because not every day can we make this crazy video, like traveling to Sweden or doing something, building a Scania or doing all these crazy things, because at the end of the day, we have to run this business of buying and selling trucks and buying equipment and things that I do. So YouTube is great, but I still have to do all these other things here that pay the bills. Even though YouTube got us here in these opportunities, we still have to work our normal jobs during the day to make all this stuff stay around here, or the bank would be taking it all back, or we wouldn't be able to afford it. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. If anyone's interested in some parts off of this blue Peterbilt, drop me an email, fcrsalvage@gmail.com. We've got the website going up very, very soon. It's going to be sick. very soon. It's going to be like a really big deal. So see you later. Peace.